welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year. Happy January 3rd. Happy the very first of many Ask Susan Live. Ask Susan's on Congruent Living for Creatives and Seekers. Susan Lazar-Hart here, your congruency coach. For people asking for a happy, joy-filled, and fulfilling life. What are you seeking? What are you creating with? Let's get down to it. So, for those of you who are new, this is not a dialogue or monologue, it's a conversation. As you come on in, say hi, tell us where you're from, and if you're watching later, hashtag replay, because you know I always come in and check, and if you have a question later, come on in with your question. I'll come in and answer it. So, the question today is, are you playing with light? How are you playing with light? There's a lot of light energies. People are going into all of the spaces and places of letting go. You know, if you've been following Ask Susan for the last week, I've been challenging you to declutter your life, your living, your mind, your headspace, whatever that is for you, and to dump everything that isn't working for you. Just let go of the clutter and take an aerial view as we're heading into 2021. We are in 2021. Take an aerial view and start asking these questions from the space of lightness. Yeah. Go for the light. Go for what brings you light, right? Because if you're willing to play with what creates greater, that would be the light energies, right? That would be those spaces that you're asking yourself these kinds of questions. Who am I being right now, right? When you go into like something heavy, when you go into something that doesn't work for you, when you go into something that you're like bouncing your head against, ask yourself, stop and ask yourself, so who am I being right now, right? And who am I asking to be? Because we have all these different parts and particles of us. Some we were taught when we were very little that we're not even aware. We keep repeating some habits. Others are, oh, I got a thumbs up on that. Others are from, you know, who and what we're asking to be. The thing is, it's all here, right? That's the whole thing of quantum energies. It's all here for you, right? So if you're asking yourself when you come up against something, well, who am I being here? And then ask yourself, well, who would I like to be, right? What part of me am I asking to shine with 2021? That would be the question that I would challenge you with for this week. What part of me am I asking to shine for 2021? As I said, we're made up of all kinds of different bits and pieces and particles, right? We have that inner being, and then we have all the beingnesses that we've adopted, whether it's a mom or an artist or whatever job you're at or whoever you're in love with in the moment, whatever that is for yourself, whatever you've decided about you. That's not who you be. That's all the beingnesses that you've created in order to survive or thrive in this reality. So what I'm challenging you with is go towards the light. Go towards what brings you light. Like this morning I woke up and I had all of this brain dump going on. I was like, okay, number one, who does that belong to? Is that mine? No. Okay, cool. Somebody else's? Yeah. All right. Go towards the light. Right? So I got up and I did some journaling and I read some stuff and I did a meditation with my body, energetic work, and none of that is relevant, right? Say to yourself, what has me sparkling and shining, right? Oh, another heart. So if you're saying, well, Susan, how do I find that? So take a moment for yourself, right? Write down all the things that bring you joy, that you create with, that you do. You know, I did this exercise myself this morning for myself, and I was like, so it's actually being outside, creating anything, a book, a song, with food, whatever that is. You know, and then go a little deeper. Okay, so painting, yeah, right? Where do I sparkle within myself that I actually lose a sense of time and space, that I'm just 100% present? And then I said, okay, so what is it that all of these have in common? And what I got was, a sense of being alive, right? A sense of being alive. And so now, with that in mind, I can actually pick 1, 2, 10, or 20, or none, or whatever that is of these. When I bump up against something, I can ask myself, would I be willing to give myself the gift of going outside, of painting, of whatever that is that has me feeling alive? You know, when I'm working with my clients, I'm alive, right? When I see the joy and the happiness that emanates from them, when they get that aha moment, there's an aliveness there. So that's going towards the light. It's too easy to buy into anything that this reality is pushing at you, is pulling from you, whatever that is. If you take a moment for yourself and you take this time for you and you just ask yourself about going towards the light, right? Light energies, the lightness of being, the lightness of you. And again, take that moment and ask yourself, okay, what is it that creates lightness, right? It's almost like looking in the mirror and having that reflect back at you. So there's more of you. Yeah. Any questions? Anything popping for people? My phone isn't showing anything popping up, and yet I see hearts and all kinds of goodies. So I can only, perhaps it's not coming through on my phone today. I apologize. I always will come back in and look at your questions and give you some responses. I did see some hearts come up, so I know that there are people listening. If you have any questions, if you're live, just say, I'm live, and let's see if it pops up on my phone. This is something that I'm going to challenge you with for 2021, right? This is for creatives. This is for seekers. This is for people who know that there is more, right? And let's play there. I wrote down on yesterday, what can you create this year that invites you to get off the starting block, right? And begin at a level where success can actually see you. Hey, Trisha, hey, yay, Happy New Year. Oh, I'm live. Yeah, everybody's coming in. Yay, thank you so much. So what can you create this year that invites you to get off that starting block? Now, by that I mean, how many of us say, okay, well, then I have to learn this, or I have to start again, or I have to, I just realized the other day that the language that I was using on my website, just was that the information that people required to see? Hey, Sonali, what can I shift? Oh, people are actually asking to be happy, right? Oh, there's nothing about happiness on my website or anything that I do. And I'm like, oh, cool. Well, what if I actually introduced that and started playing with those tools of joy and happiness, right? And being fulfilled. Right? Because isn't that what people are asking for? Isn't that what you're asking for? That's what I'm asking for as well. When I move towards the lightness, it's with joy. Hey, Jeanette, welcome. It's with towards happiness, right? So get off the starting block of that you have to start all over. It doesn't mean that I have to trash my website. It's more like, oh, that's the clarity that I was requiring in order to reach more people. That's my target. That's actually what I came here to be and do, was to reach to more people with this awareness that you can actually be happy, right? That you can play with the light, that you do know, right? Intrinsically, you know what creates greater for you. You don't need to take another course or a Hey Shalini or another lecture. Now it's about bringing that out, right? And having it match who you truly be. So let's get off the starting block. And also what if you aren't in a race? That's the other thing. When you're on a starting block and it's on your mark, it's like, go! And you're competing with everybody, whether you're diving into a pool or going for a run. What if you actually get off the starting block? Just don't even bother with all that. What if the only person you're competing is with you, and would you like to get over that as well? Right? Yeah. I wonder what that could look like. Yeah. I wonder what that could look like. So, what can you create this year that invites you to get off the starting block? How can you create this year that invites you to get off the starting block and begin at a level where success can actually see you, right? So anywhere you're hiding from you, you're hiding your business from everybody, you don't want to be judged, whatever that is for you, get over it, right? And if you can't get over it, contact me, right? Private message me, contact me, and let's get on a call. Let's get you where you're actually, where success can see you. Because it's all here, right? That's the quantum field. It's all here. It's all here, right? It's all here. Are you choosing to let success see you, or are you hiding your brilliance, what you can create with? That book, that song, the song in your heart, right? That you just want to sing for the world. What does that look like for you? Can you taste it? Oh, I got another thumbs up. Can you taste it? Are you willing to be there? Hey, Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Dawn, I loved your photograph, by the way, of the dolphins. Thanks so much for sending that. And Happy New Year to everybody who's writing in, wishing me a Happy New Year. Really, this is the happiest of years. Dawn says, I love it. I'm choosing to let success see me. Yes. So deal, right? Deal. Everywhere that we've been hiding, that you've been hiding from your success, the success is already here. It's part of the quantum field. It's out here, right? It's just, if you're hiding from it, success can't see you, right? Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. So once again, if you have a question, if you're new to Ask Susan, come on in with your questions. I love your comments. Come on in with your comments. This is not a dialogue or monologue, it's a conversation. And this is, you know, I always bring to Ask Susan the conversations I'm having with myself. So that this morning I was like, okay, go towards the light. Whoever this mumbo jumbo is that's in your head right now, not mine, go towards the light. What's being asked of me right now, right? And then follow that energy. Be with that energy. So those are the light energies, right, that bring in awareness. That open up for you what you've been asking for. Because now is the time, right? Now is the time. This is where you're going to be noticing lots of things speeding up, speeding up, speeding up, speeding up. And it's not about competing with the speed. It's not about racing the speed. It's about being aware and just surfing, you know? Surf, right? Surf your ideas. Surf those energies, right? Just surf them. Take the wave that brings you in, and then get on that surfboard again, right? Because there's lots of waves, there's lots of energies, and there's no need to tumble and fall, right? It's you choosing more, choosing greater, choosing lightness. Yeah. Any questions? Anything else popping for people? Any comments? Otherwise, I will love you and leave you. I'm going to be asking on the Ask Susan for what is it that you want to play with Ask Susan this year. Right? That's like major key for me. We're going to be shifting. We're going to be opening up to more. We here at Ask Susan, at Congruent Living, and you, all of you creatives and seekers. Let's do this together. Right? Let's ask each other questions. What is it that you're asking for? That's my question for you. What is it that you're asking for? Where are you asking to shine in 2021? And how can we get you there? Right? How can we, again, contribute to each other to get you where you're asking to go? Because it's already here. Right? It was kind of like a non-question question. It's already here. And it's just about oozing into it. Yeah. I love that. I like that metaphor. Just kind of oozing into it. Yeah. You are the lightness. You are the lightness. So once again, be with yourself. Ask yourself, what are the things that really relate to the lightness of me? And pick 2 of them. And be with those. You know, be with them. It doesn't mean you have to run out and do them, but be with the energies of those. Right? Just like for me, I picked going outside because we had a beautiful walk in the woods in the snow yesterday. And then I was like, okay, what else? I was like, well, actually, painting. Okay, cool. So I was with those energies. I just sat with those energies. And I felt the lightness and the joy. That's all that's required. And then I had that inseminate into everything that I'm creating. So if it doesn't match that energy of the lightness, of the joy of you, if it doesn't You know, if you don't get a sense of like, oh, I'm really happy when I'm creating with this, right? Ask yourself more questions, right? What is this? How can I change this? This is bring me joy. That would be another question. If it doesn't, get somebody to assist you, right? Whatever that is for you, get somebody to assist you. And if you're saying, oh, I just stuck here, please reach out to me. Let's have a conversation, right? You can contact me at susan@susanlazarhart.com. You can check out Congruent Living Coaching at susanlazarhart.com. Let's see what we can change together, right? No more saying, well, I got to start all over again. No. Let's go. Let's fly together. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your Happy New Year wishes. I don't see any more comments or questions. I will leave you to have a beautiful Sunday. If you have any thoughts or ahas, come on in, right? Write them in. I check every day. And look for my questionnaire. I'm going to put a little questionnaire on here of what you're looking for with Ask Susan for 2021. And let's see what we can change together. Let's grow together. I adore you. Live boldly, love greatly, and be that fearless leader you came here to be. Fearless leader is one that is willing to expand out and receive the energies of light. Fearless leader is one that's willing to be in the question, right? Don't stick yourself with anything. That was so 2020, right? Let's go for 2021. I wonder what we can create together. I adore you. I might do a congruency quickie on my personal page on Wednesday and about happiness. I wonder what that would create. More happy people? Oh, that would be terrible. All right. I love you all. Bye-bye.